Today we're going to do some pelvic lifting, which is the motion of the pelvis and the legs relative to each other using the lateral or side muscles of the hips. You're going to start by finding a block. You can use a yoga block, you can stand on the side of a step, you can use a footstool, anything that's going to get your other leg off the floor. I'd just like to take a moment to note this is not appropriate if you have a hip replacement. It's not a good range for you. You want to just stay on the floor and just move up and down on the floor. Otherwise, get your foot organized nice and straight on the block, and then let your other hip just hang. You want to make sure that you've got some space between your foot and the floor. As you inhale, let the side of your hip reach out to the side further, and then exhale and press your heel and your hip down towards the block. So the goal is to move from the back and side of your hip. You want your leg to stay straight, so there's no coming up and down through bending your knee. And you want to make sure that you have not too much work in the front of your thigh. If you feel all the work is gripping up into the front of your thigh, you're going to do a bit of a hip hinge. So you're going to send your pelvis back this way. Keep a little lumbar curve until you feel like, oh, there it is. There, I'm working in the back of my hip. And then you inhale again. You let the hip slide out to the side. The other leg will just hang down towards the floor. And then exhale. Press your heel and your hip down until you come to level. This is not a very big movement. It doesn't have to be particularly dramatic, and if you're really tight in your hips, it's not going to be really dramatic. You release, and then you press down so that you come to level. I know I keep repeating this, but often we go too far, and you end up pulling up with the waist on the other side. I want the waist to all be hanging and the leg hanging heavy on the free side, so the work all happens on this side. See if you can work up to about 1 minute on this side. Come down, a little release. Same thing, other side, about 1 minute. Stopping when you need to, right? If it gets to be super uncomfortable, you stop. This should build up pretty intensely in your hip, so be responsible with it and have fun. Bye.